Hello out there. Time once again to do some CSS battles. These are from the past, daily targets from March 4th, 5th, and 6th, 2024. Let's get right to it. This is a fun one. I think that I feel like it's one where a clip path is to be deployed. So I'm going to set the dark blue or purple or, yeah, purpley. And then the background on this element, and then just use margins to set this into place. (102) on the sides there, and then is it 200 pixel stall? No, 180. And then we use border radius 0, 0. Those are the top corners, and then some number, probably 50 pixels. What if we do Q units? Let's do that. Q, and then 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 95 Q, and that's nicely terse. 95 Q. All right. So then we've got what we do. Repeating. Oh, we could use. Well, one of the things that I didn't do is set the border right away. And if we do a border, then yeah. The issue with the border is that we then need to negate these sides, and you can get a border. But I guess I'll show you the border. Solid. And then that color. What's that look like? Let's see if we can do that. About 30 pixels. Okay, and then we change. 30 could be right. And then let's change this to some other number. What is that going to be? 120? So is this the way to do it? That's kind of a good question. So we can alter the border color. Red, blue, yellow, orange. The issue is that none of that really lines up very well with what we're trying to do. We can also do border width. 0, 30 pixels, 30 pixels. Does that work any better? No, there's that. Yeah, see, so I don't think border serves us very well. So let's do the background. And let's do a radial gradient, which kind of gets at the, well, do we need that border radius? And we might not. So radial gradient, circle. And let's do transparent. And this color. And I guess we need that height of 180 back. All right. So we're going to do circle at, and it's half of a circle, right? So that means it's at 50%, 0. (30 pixels), 40, 50, 60. Then we'll move that down. And that's pretty good. Right? And then we have one piece left. we have two pieces left actually. The linear gradient to cover that. Which would be transparent, and then the blue, or the purple, and then transparent again. Is it that? Yeah, sure. So we could do a clip path, which is going to be all of that. And do we need this then? If we remove that, we can do one more color stop and probably get what we need. So we do that. So let's take off the background and body and see exactly what we're dealing with. So that's what we've got right now. Is that what we want? Is that better? It does cover things nicely. And then when we do this repeating gradient, we still have this little bit here. I think I'm putting it back. I'm putting back the border radius. Yes, we could do that. Yes, it is an option. But I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to variabilize this linear gradient and have one that's default. So we have a var G. L var G. And then what if we do another one? And we limit its size. So, and let me just show you, just to really highlight. So if I do it in red, we can see it. So what I want to do with this other one is have it be half as wide. So it'll be at 0, 90 pixels. It'll have a height or a width of 1Q, and then a height of 30 pixels, or a height of 60 pixels. And actually it'll be a position there, and then a no repeat. Will that do it? Oh, that almost worked. Oh no, 50% is the width. Okay, so let's put that, rather than red, we'll put this back. And is that the shape? Yeah, that's fine. I think that works. If I do a repeat, if I let it repeat, here's what that does. It ruins everything. If I let it repeat X, it's that. Same. If I repeat Y, it's that, which also ruins things. So we do need the no repeat. And I think we take that. Let's submit that and see if that's 100% match. Not sure. Yeah. All right. Unit replace and minify, and let's get out of here. I feel like this took longer than I wished it would, but is that like an abstract number 5? I'm not sure what this logo is. Almost a military insignia in some ways. All right, next. Oh, big circles. Okay, so we got these two big arcs. I do find myself wondering if there's a way to do this with a giant arc. So what if we did a margin of 0? And a margin of 0. I won't let myself be bothered by that uppercase margin. And then did height of 100, or height of 300 rather, and then border radius 0, 1,000 pixels. Is there any world where that's a good idea? And then what if that width is? Maybe. So border radius 1, 1,000, 1,000, 0, like that. So that's an arch. I think what that means is that it could work. I'm surprised by that. I'm pretty sure I did this with radial gradients in the past. So let's do a border width, or border solid. What's the width of this? 260 to 300, so that's 40 pixels solid. Orange, 40 pixels. Turn off the background. Oh, and then we don't need that. We need well, that's no good. That is a surprising outcome. Oh, there we go. 40 pixels, 40 pixels. Can this be 0? Yeah, okay. And can that be 0? No. Okay. So let's change that width to be 260. Hey! I think we'll take that. I hope that this can be the basis of a 100% solution. So the second one. Let's scale -1. Actually, we're flopped only on the x-axis, so that means we need -1 and 1. And then we need a margin to move that up. Scale margin -100. We should start to see it. There we go. 2, 3, 4. 3, 2. And then a margin here to move it over 100. Is that it? Let's see if that's 100% match. I believe that the way I did this before was radial gradients, which I had trouble finding the center of them, but this really implies that it's a far simpler solution, and I like it. If I just do 100%, is that the value? 110, 20. No, we need a unit there. I'll do 10 inches as the width. Let's minify and unit replace. We have solved it. Let's submit. And we'll do a star margin bar -m or 0. Actually, let's do that here. And then we can turn this into -m. Height, width, border radius, border solid, and then your border widths are certain values, and then that's it. Cool. I like that one. Again, a nice surprise that worked out so well. Okay. And then lastly, oh, and then do we need these two middle numbers? We do. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, so we just need margin of -340 and 100. We don't need the interim numbers because we're not using that to define the width. So resubmit, and that's even a little better score, just slightly. All right, well, not really. Okay, let's do the blank template again. I've been on a run of using box shadows for things like this, and I really like it. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is 2 elements, both whose widths are going to be defined by their margins and their heights, very specifically set. So I'm going to set some margins here. And the first one we're going to do is just a simple square. So setting margins, and we're going to need a bigger number over here, 0, and then 100, 90, 92, okay, and then 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 52, okay, and then that height is going to be, some number like 40 or 50, yeah, it's 40. So that's one, and then the second one will have also margins, a bigger top number. $100, no, not 100, too high. How about 50? How about 40? 40, yeah, and then have less of a margin here, so it can be wider. We'll have to do the full width. Margin 100. Oh, and that's even. Oh, and so is 100. No, 90. What was it? 92. 92. The 92 number. Great. So that's how you do that. Now, by setting color to this silver, we can do box shadows. Oh, and then we can variabilize this as well. Bar, dash dash m, comma. There it is. Dash dash m. Now let's do some box shadows. Box shadow. And these will be fun. We do var s or, and then these will be our values. So probably go over 80 pixels, 0. There's one. And then how about over 80 pixels and then down 100? And don't mind the second shadow there. 1, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then over another 80, so 160 pixels, 160. That's a pretty nice way to accomplish that. And then we're also going to need over 120 pixels and then down 60, or over 140, over 150. Okay, just setting ourselves up. And then let's unset the second one. So then we also need one that goes 0, 80 pixels. $40, $60, $80, $100, $120. Okay, and then for this shadow, the shadow is on the second element. We need to do this part up here and this part over here. So a little further over, 5, 6, 60. And the other one will be what? Minus 160, 80 pixels. There it is. Kind of a fun way to do that. After having done it with a lot of gradients and those kind of thing, this is a little less work. It's a lot less work. Now, could also do this with display flex, with a single box shadow for some of these, but I like that solution. It's nicely. It's very easy to run through and add those numbers, and it doesn't end up being a lot of code. And that's a better score than I've gotten in the past. So there's no arguing against it. I enjoy this one a lot. All right, thanks for watching. Super fun. Appreciate you watching these videos. Again, these are from March 4th, 5th, and 6th of 2024. CSS Battle, CSSBattle.dev. You get the Plus membership. You can sign up for it. Do these past battles. If it's not your cup of tea, you can cancel. But I'm really enjoying it, and they put out a new one every day. Thanks for watching. Make something cool with the web today. The web and CSS are really fun. Okay.